Hey, thank you for joining me today. You notice I got a couple of Scofflaw glasses here that my neighbor Ray got me for Christmas. So, what's missing here? Oh, I know. How about a couple of Scofflaw beers to review? I can't review 2 beers and 2 glasses. I'm going to need somebody to help me. So I don't know what Ray's doing, but I'm going to get him over here and help me to review this. All right, Ray. Let's review some beers.
Let's drink some beer.
What were you doing?
Little projects around the house.
Honeydew list. I'm way too familiar with the honeydew
Let me
list.
put that hammer away.
All right, man. These glasses are missing something. Let's put down these Super Bowl champion Tampa Bay Buccaneer coasters.
Buccaneers.
That's guaranteed to make the beer taste even better.
Yes,
so you
sir.
got these 2 Scofflaw beers here. You got the Basement IPA and the POG Basement IPA. So the POG, that's passion fruit orange guava.
Yeah, they're both pretty
You know what? I got 4 Scofflaw glasses, but I only got 2 Buccaneer coasters.
All right.
So I'll tell you what. Why don't you dump that in half of yours? I'll dump half in mine, and you dump half of this, and then we'll both do.
All right. Yes, sir. Woo. Local brewery.
Yes, this is an Atlanta, Georgia brewery right here.
All right. So am I supposed to give you some of this too?
Yeah.
Right here.
I'll keep the POG can here.
Man, I can smell it already. Woo.
Looks wonderful.
All right. Keep in mind that's the basement.
So
to
the right one is, but let's try the basement first, because this is also a basement, but that's passion fruit orange guava. So we'll go for the regular
Our recent
basement.
kid, Hunter, he likes the basement.
I wish Hunter was here. Apparently he's in like Tennessee or something.
Just doing something he shouldn't be doing.
Yeah. Well, we'll enjoy this for him, because if we had to split these 2 beers 3 ways, we'd have even less. So.
I know. More beer for us.
It does smell.
Good God.
I'm fantasizing that I'm by the swimming pool. Look how thick that head is. Boy, that's
Is that the IPA?
that's nice.
Yeah? What do you think?
That has got a flavor. And you're going to want to know what kind of flavor I think that is. I'm trying to figure it out.
Good God.
It's good.
Wow. That's the IPA.
What does it say?
The basement.
The basement. Yes, this is a 7.5% alcohol. It says, shh, don't ask what is happening in the basement. Developed in our original underground brewery. I'm assuming they're talking about Underground Atlanta, which is like a famous little landmark here in Atlanta. This juicy and dank IPA is loaded with citra hops in every sip, but you have to leave your parents' basement to get it. Who do they think we are? Millennials? We gotta leave the parents' basement to go get this?
We are kind of in the basement.
We should be.
Yeah. Basement pub.
7.5% alcohol.
Man, that's good.
That appears to be a mutated version of their logo, which is a ram. I'm guessing that is a ram there. Isn't that a goat with the horns there?
Oh yeah. God, that's good. That's good flavor. Very good.
That just puts me by the pool.
Yeah. I mean, it takes so many different flavors. I'm not a connoisseur of beer, but
it's hard to believe that just last summer I was still the guy drinking the stouts by the pool, which is weird because that's not the place. This is a summertime drink by the water, the lake, the river, the ocean, the pool, whatever.
I'm going to finish that one up real quick. Good gosh, Brian, the beer snob. That's pretty good. Scofflaw.
Scofflaw. Yes.
Atlanta, Georgia. See that?
So,
Atlanta, Georgia there.
This POG basement, passion fruit orange guava.
That's done.
It says, meet Basement's outgoing little brother. So this is the little brother to that one. A little less business, a lot more party. We add
A
in
lot of commentary on the can.
We add in passion fruit, orange, and guava.
Where's my hammer at?
A big tropical kick taking you out of the basement and straight to the islands, and that's where I like to be.
Man, I just love the wording
Man,
in those cans.
I hope I can go to the islands this year. You know, last year the old travel ban was in effect. No tropical vacations for me.
No, I get it. I get it. We all suffered.
Yep, we
No,
didn't.
we drank some beer in the process since March 1.
Yeah. Yep. Kept it
Brian
all.
the Beer Snob.
Kept it all sanitized from the inside.
I noticed you spray the place when I come in. I mean, no offense, but
It's
anyway.
just the this final sips of beers that people don't drink in here. I collect it all up in a bottle. I squirt it around. Makes it smell like a bar in here.
Well, Bop's beer over there.
Because
man,
that's what it is.
That place is very busy.
It is. It's hot. It's happening.
And then
It's
the
happening.
alley over there is pretty
Yeah,
rough
so
over
Bob's
there,
Bar
down.
is in the good neighborhood. Mine is in the fringe area, and then next door, that's where the bad characters hang out. So, you know, if you hear sirens or anything, it's...
Yeah. Mercy. That was refreshing.
You know what, I'm going to finish this one off so that I can get into that one, because it's drawing me in. It's drawing me in.
Yep. Like I say, Hunter usually hangs out with us. He enjoyed a couple of those the other evening, and he said, wow, they're very good. Send them over to Brian.
Well,
Let him taste them.
I hope Hunter can come review with us soon. I got a bunch of stuff I got on
somewhere
standby,
else.
just waiting on him.
He's somewhere else with the girlfriend.
Things that are more important than just hanging out and drinking beer, I guess.
I don't know. Well, he's young and got a girlfriend,
Yeah.
so we'll drink his.
Oh, look at this. This is an unfiltered beer. You see all that sediment in
Holy
there?
cow! I can see that.
It looks like pepper, you know,
Mercy.
like pepper flakes in the inside. There's a lot of them. There's a lot of them in there. That's
I
just
do see
extra.
it.
That's just a little something for you to chew on while you're drinking. So,
I think
this is the POG Basement from Scofflaw.
I think we'll have a few more of these.
Ooh.
What do you think?
You know, I did like the Basement. I do.
So this is.
I think I like the
as
POG.
well.
This is the POG's. No, this is the Basement's.
Okay.
What did it say?
I'm sorry. I'm
Outgoing little brother. So this the POG is.
They just got so many names for the beers. Like what was the one the Karen.
That was a Scofflaw beer. Karen from next door.
Karen from next door. You didn't care for that, dude.
Yeah,
but didn't he drink it again?
Disclaimer.
Yep.
I had to go back and re-edit the description for that beer because I gave it a bad rap. Because I bought a 6-pack of Karen from next door from Scofflaw.
That's good.
I didn't try it until I reviewed it. I took a beer, I reviewed it, and it wasn't good. But I had 5 other beers left in the 6-pack, so when I wasn't reviewing, I pulled one out of the fridge and said, well, I gotta drink it. Even though I don't like it, I gotta drink it. But guess what? The other 5 were fantastic. It just so happens I got a bad beer, and it was the one out of the 6-pack that I reviewed that was bad. It was flat, the flavor wasn't there, but the other 5 were not flat, and they were delicious. But I've discovered the way I buy beers now, just one at a time, that if you get a bad one, you don't know it. You just drink it and think it's bad. You don't have any others to compare it to. But if you buy a 6-pack and you review the first one and it's bad, but then you drink the other 5 and they're good, that's not just a Scofflaw thing. I did that down in Florida.
No, I get
Down
it.
in Florida,
I get
it was a Blue Moon Mango
it.
Wheat. I mean, I drank one the night before I reviewed it, and it wasn't sweet. It smelled like mango, but I didn't taste it. My nephew drank a beer right out of the same 6-pack, and I asked him what he thought, and he said, well, it was too sweet for him. So the next morning, because I was on East Coast time, they were all on West Coast time, and we were in Florida, so they kind of slept in. I went out on the dock, and I reviewed a Mango Wheat. expecting it not to be anything, and it actually, that one tasted really good. So, same six-pack. I assume when they go in the same six-pack, they were bottled at the same time, but apparently, maybe not. Maybe there's two different bottling lines, and the bottles just come together, and they just get put in there. And
Good point.
first one I drank was not good, but the second one was absolutely delicious. So,
Yeah.
all I'm saying is, if I ever give a beer a bad review, don't let that stop you from trying it, because it might have just been a bad beer.
Right, absolutely. This one here is.
I love unfiltered beers. I do.
I can see the sediment in there. Is that what you call it? Sediment?
Yeah.
I can see something going on in there.
So the difference in beer reviews. I know a lot of beer reviewers pour the beer down the side of the glass, and then they'll say, "Okay, it's got a two-finger head." Well, I mean, if I don't want a head on my beer, I'll pour it down the side of the glass too. But I pour it hard, and if it's got a big head, does the head last, or does it melt quickly? They're all different. Yeah, but if you pour it slowly down the side. Hey, matter of fact, Scylla, how should somebody pour a beer?
Don't pour it down the side of the glass. Pour it
Listen to
hard.
her. She knows what she's talking about.
She's pretty.
She knows what she's talking about.
Got a sexy voice.
Give
too.
it a try. I
She
know,
got
and I
a
love the way.
sexy voice.
Hey, Scylla,
Yeah, Ray. You got to
Yeah,
mention Ray
yeah.
one time.
Mention Ray. Mention Ray.
Come on.
Brian the beer snob.
See?
And Ray.
See? I love it. I love it.
I'm just the Ed McMahon of the Johnny Carson show.
Ed McMahon was a Marine, though. Fighter pilot in Korea.
Oh, well, sorry. I didn't go that far.
Yeah.
But I like hanging out with the beer snob.
Okay, Ray, what do you think? You got
I love-
basement
man.
and you got the POG basement.
I just like them. I don't know.
They're both
I mean,
delicious. I just like the extra little something that the POG has.
As you know, I'm not as technical as you are, but I just like a good taste, and I really.
I had
love them.
I had somebody tell me back when I first started my channel. This person is a very petty person, and they don't like to see other people succeeding when they've not succeeded in life. So, told me that I shouldn't review beers because I don't know anything about beer. And I'm like, wait a second. So you're telling me only people that know things about things should be reviewers? So I can't go into a restaurant, order a food I've never tasted before, eat it, and I can't have a opinion on what I just ate. Like, what did it taste like? What did it look like? What did it smell like? I tell you what, anybody is qualified to review anything. I mean, it's your opinion of an item. I've had people review beers and they say that they're bad. I've tried the beer. I thought it was great. We all have different tastes, so you can't take anything that I say for gospel as to how you're going to enjoy it.
No,
I can just tell you what I thought of it, and
Absolutely.
you can decide on your own if you want to buy it or if you want to skip it based on what we say. We're two guys. We might have two completely different opinions of the exact same beer because we have different, tastes. Our palates are different. So
Well, I don't know about you, but I like both of those.
I do. I like them both.
So our palates are the same there.
I'm looking forward to, when it warms up, I'm going to go to Scofflaw Brewing. Maybe Ray and Hunter can join me and we'll go do a on-the-scene
Downtown
review
Atlanta beer.
from Scofflaw Brewing. I know him, well, I don't know this person. I do follow them on Facebook. They're an employee of Scofflaw. And maybe I can just say, hey, would they be cool if I went there and did a little beer review at their place? I'm sure they'd be fine with it because it's a beer place and I love beer. And
I'm pretty impressed with their glasses too.
Yeah.
Nice little mugs.
yeah, heavy duty
Thank-
cup. You know you got something in your hand there.
Yeah, absolutely. No, it's been a pleasure.
All right. Well, thanks for joining us. Ray, I know you had your hammer. You was busy nailing shelves together or something.
I gotta get back to it.
I tell you what. Why don't I just send you back over there right now, so you don't have to walk. It's a little bit of walk. All right. Thanks for stopping by.
Stumble.
We'll see you next time. Till then.